Isolation Nation, welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. I am Nate Glebe's son, Ben Glebe, and we're very happy to have you here. Welcome, and I'm very excited. Today is a show on a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday show. It's what? Can you believe it? Wednesdays.
Yes.
I can believe it as well. We're gonna workshop a better title for it, but it means we got two of our favorite comedians here today, who you'll be hearing about in a minute. But first, the rest of our hosts. It is the second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine. Steve Milchick. No, it's not. It's Steve Hofstetter.
Hello, Steve Milchick. Your camera was on too early. Ben, by the way, the rest of us call Wednesday Hump Day, but I understand why you can't. Anyway.
You son of a bitch.
If you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com, of course. Super chat on the YouTube. Throw on those Facebook stars, all that. By the way, Ben, love your shirt.
Thank you very much.
Please welcome Chris Bowers, everybody. Chris Bowers.
Bow wow.
Oh, Ben calls Wednesdays Carmel's out of the house for the whole day for no reason, for some reason. Day. Anyway, I'm excited to be here.
Obviously, your point with that joke is Eliza Orland is a friend of ours running for Manhattan District Attorney, and if you want real change in this country, and it starts there, and prosecuting maybe Trump or whatever. Anyway, she's fantastic, so please check out her campaign and support her. And that's what you meant by the joke about me not getting laid, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I'll take it because I agree with the cause, but no.
But have you thought about maybe having a sexathon, and for every time you get laid, they give you $500,000 to give whatever campaign you want?
Have I thought about it? I've pitched it all the time.
Queen Rachel's here. Queen, how you doing?
Wait.
I'm good, guys. I'm happy to be in Cincinnati. I hope Sean Ehrlich's not here today because I have popcorn.
Oh, God, you stole popcorn.
I stole popcorn.
Oh.
I almost wore the jacket that matches that lampshade right behind you today, and I didn't. I'm mad at myself. That exact jacket. Look at that lampshade. That lampshade is that black one behind you, the paisley one.
You can change.
I love it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I will.
I was going to say a joke, and I'm not going to say it. Let's just leave it at that.
All right. I agree. Anyway, today, good day. Facebook ruled. Not only did Facebook rule that Trump ain't coming back.
Did they? Yes!
Yes, but then idiots like Charlie Kirk tweeted that the Supreme Court should overturn the Facebook decision as if that is how courts work. It's so fun.
It's amazing how conservatives like that, not even conservatives, these are just like alt-right idiots that think that the government should be tiny and stay out of people's business, now want them overturning private company decisions.
Yeah, they also want them to get rid of Section 230 now, which Section 230 is what allows social media to not be sued based on what third parties say on social media. And the best part is, if that were ever repealed, the first thing social media would close all of their accounts because they incite violence all the time. So anyway, the point is, it's a good day for smart people, a horrible day for stupid people, but welcome to the show.
Agreed.
Nice. We had a fun overnight game. If that's the time we're doing that, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go. The fun overnight game. The Budget Chicken took it over for the night, and it was Bowers a song. So make a song, Bowers, and my favorite was Beryl had Frankfurter Sinatra's New Pork, New Pork. So that was a Bowers song. That works. So,
Much better than old pork. You gotta admit that.
I would have just gone with the Bowers of Love. That's what. Of love. Don't need credit cards.
I am a man who would fight for your ham bone. Sorry, Rick.
I don't know if you guys know this, but at my second wedding, I wrote the wedding ceremony just kind of a joke. It was a spoof of weddings. In the first reading,
I believe that.
My buddy Phil deadpan read the lyrics of Power of Love by Huey Lewis in the News as a scripture reading. It was hilarious.
Oh my God.
That is fantastic. Also,
It said a letter from Huey to the Broad Riplians. The first time you feel it, it might make you mad. It was so funny.
I do want a Bowers a book now, just so we could have Bowers for Algernon. Anyway,
Also, maybe when you're intentionally putting a bunch of spoof stuff into your wedding, it doesn't bode well for the marriage.
No, I think you should have.
No,
a
I
fun
mean, it
wedding.
was a fun wedding. We had a great time. She wanted to have a kid, and I didn't. So I mean, that's why we got
Can we
divorced that
talk
time.
about this again? brought it up a lot. The Night King game was Star Wars, a TV show. We had a lot of really funny entries. I liked Ben's Are You Afraid of the Darth? I liked
Nice.
Ralph and Zara combination of Full Hut. And then Shan Savage had How I Met My Father, but the one that wins.
How I Met Your Mother's really good.
It's really good, but the one closest to that I liked more than How I Met Your Father was Anna Hood's, the winner, How I Met My Sister.
Nice.
We gotta Star Wars stuff more often. That was so fun.
Yeah, that was a blast. Collect your prize by emailing us at sdscshow.com, and you are the new Night King. Anna Hood, congrats.
Congrats.
I think we found that the skill set of this community is Star Wars knowledge is our number one skill, I think.
Feels like
we have
it.
more Star Wars knowledge as a group than anything else we've done.
Yeah, it was pretty damn impressive, and also a lot of fun to participate in. And speaking of fun to participate in, today's game is what is the worst text you could send to someone you just met? So, for instance, hey, what wine pairs best with human? Or, man, I haven't had that much fun since I went to DC on January 6th. Or, hey, you want to be a guest on my live stream? Anyway, the point is, take whatever message you think is the worst message you could send somebody that you just met, worst text message you could send someone you just met, and comment on any of our streams to play. But if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, as well as having a much better chance of being read on air, what you do is you comment with a tip, at least $5 of a super chat, a Venmo, or a PayPal. And of course, if you're in the video front row, you get up to 3 entries for free.
I love that Rachel was bobbing her head to a super chat, a Venmo, or a PayPal like it was a song. That was cute. It is becoming
Well, it's a song we've all heard a lot. You guys know the lyrics by now.
True that.
Or you should, because when I'm not on the show, you get it wrong. But that's said.
I do my best, Steve. I don't watch the show, so I'm just kind of guessing. On that note, it is time to be joined by our video front row. Please turn on your cameras and join the party. It's great to have all of you
Oh my
here.
God. I love this.
Wow. Look at all that's going on here. I love it.
Look at gallery.
Wow.
What is that?
I'm far away from the screen
It's a
and our
takeover.
gallery, and I don't even know if I even understand what's happening here, but we'll get to it in a moment. We will see it up
Patrick's
close.
takeover. I love it.
Oh, loves it. Okay, great. Good
Yeah, so
deal.
Patrick.
We're going to start with Patrick. We got
Hell yeah.
Patrick Yoakley here. Hello, Patrick. You look fantastic. Hey, you want to explain the takeover to us?
Today is Murdered and Missing Indigenous Women's Recognition Day. And I'm part Cherokee, and so I am taking up with my peoples to make an awareness for it.
I love it. Thank you so much for representing Patrick, a very noble cause, a serious and sad cause, but we have to obviously shine light on all of these things and not ever forget. And so thank you so much, Patrick. I appreciate that.
Oh.
And
I by the way, and I do enjoy how Ben is gonna try to make anything funny in the next 5 minutes. Give it a shot, Ben.
Me too. We are joined by Frank Berman with a great background for the cause. The hashtag apparently is MMIW, so check that out as well. And this is not only serving that wonderful cause, but this virtual background is blocking Berman's shitty, shiny background.
Come on, Ben, there it is.
Good causes. 2 good causes with 1 background.
That's right. That's right. In descending order of importance, of course, as well. Descending. I think. I was saying the virtual background is less important, Cass. I don't know. Your facial reaction was as though I said it the opposite, but I didn't. I said it correctly. Sure here.
I agree. She did react to the point where I'm like, did he say it the wrong way?
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
I didn't say it the wrong way. I think maybe she's just seeing it the wrong way because the first time you've seen the show correctly the right way.
I'm gonna actually edit the show, though. I'm gonna edit the show and make him say it the wrong way.
And I'm a little further back from the screen to show off my friend's t-shirt, so it'll be a little harder for me to read today. But we're joined, of course, her formal name is Sweetless. We're joined by Sweetless. We are joined by Ralph, everybody. Great to have you, Ralph.
Didn't have time to make a joke. My computer didn't update in time.
This is your best one yet, Ralph.
It's a good one.
That's it, Ralph. You're off the show.
I mean, luckily for Ralph, he has that outfit on, so he still pulls it through.
Looks like his first hat ever. Someone run over our car with that hat? Okay.
Matching the hat to the shirt. I love that very much. We got Shannon Burke joining us. Welcome to the show, Shannon. We are joined by Tam Brown, everybody. Good to have you,
Hey
Timothy.
Ben, there's a new shirt in the merch store.
Oh, she's got the AC/DC SDSC shirt.
Nice.
I didn't know we had one of those. That's pretty cool. So what kind of salad my favorite is? Amnesia salad. Or is it Amnesia?
Amanda salad, Ben.
It's not a salad?
Amanda.
Pronounced
Amanda salad. We're joined by Blue Corner Bill, everybody. Great to have you, Bill. Oh, surprise, your mic's not working.
Mic didn't work. It's so on brand.
I'm just talking.
I knew he was faking that one. I felt like he was faking that one. We're joined by Brad Clark. Good to have you, Brad. We're joined by TK827, the Sleepy Bear.
That was from yesterday. It didn't change for some reason.
Of course, that great callback joke to yesterday, the TK8, you know that joke. We are, I didn't watch yesterday. We're joined right now, ladies and gentlemen, by Chris LaBelle, and we think he's trying to move on from the fan, but I just realized it's just so he can stare longingly at the fan all show. We are joined by Obi Greg Kenobi, everybody. You didn't change your name either.
Cinco La Jedi.
Revenge of the Fifth. That's fantastic.
Ben, you think there's a chance that LaBelle just mounted that fan under his desk finally, so it's just right there?
I think LaBelle definitely mounted that fan.
Under his desk, in the bathroom, in the kitchen. I get what you're saying.
There is a chance, there's definitely a chance that, and we'll know for sure if when he's doing his game entries later, all of a sudden we see a light mist or perhaps a sleet storm all of a sudden hit him.
Oh, gee.
God. Oh.
Like one of those...
I said sleet, not skeet. What's that?
Like one of those misters that you have outside in the desert when you go like to a pool in the desert. They have the mister. Yeah, I get what you're saying. All right, that's terrible but hilarious.
That's right. That is damn right. We are joined right now by Alejandra, who is vaccinated, and Philip, who is catsinated.
I have a theory, by the way, that Philip just does that all day, and it's not just on the show. That this is Philip's
I
whole
wish
existence.
I loved anything as much as that cat loves whatever the fuck that thing is.
He has learned the time the show is on, and anytime he hears Ben's voice now, he comes and demands treats.
I love that. Wow. I wonder
Ben
if they
Love
make
dog your cat. That's great.
Hey, look, Ben, you can attract pussy.
honestly
Hey, he
wonder.
always had pussy coming. It just wants to eat. It doesn't want to do anything but eat.
Well, I just wonder if humans like the taste of that also, and if I could put it on my dick. You know what I mean? It's moments like that I think back to what I was doing one year ago, a year and a half ago, and I think my life has changed quite a bit. Only Steve had done a little more as press secretary. I'd still have my dignity. Okay. We are joined.
A little more?
I mean, quantities are relative to a degree. We are joined by James Nielsen, everybody. Good to have you, James. We
And
are all...
Cassie.
No, I said Cassie Nolan, didn't I?
Nope.
No.
Cassie Nolan! Great to have you. I know one thing's for sure. I didn't skip her now. We got Jennifer Story in the house. Nice to have you, Jennifer.
Hey, Cupcake, looking good today.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah, looking good enough to eat.
Wow.
Solid. I think she accidentally wasn't muted when talking to her cupcake. Well done. Ray Benjamin is here with us once again. His hair ever shape-shifting. I love that. We are joined by Lindsay. No more stolen sisters Brown.
Nice job.
We are joined by Aranka Haneke, everybody.
Woo.
We are also joined here in the video front row by Jason. Saxophone? Is that a saxophone?
No, he had sex on his couch last night.
Yeah, it's 97 years old, actually.
How old are you?
24 saxophone, yeah.
That's a 24-year-old saxophone?
It's a 97-year-old saxophone.
It was
from 1924.
It was phoned in 1924 is when it was phoned originally.
Ben, 24 plus 97 equals, we'll move on.
I do love Kiefer Sutherland. We are joined by Sean Ehrlich.
Oh no!
Sean's usual penguin is behind his penguin.
It's a pork.
It's a pork?
Porg.
A pork. Is somebody today? I don't understand what words are being said. It's a Borg?
A porg is a little animal from Star Wars from yesterday.
Yeah.
I
We
know.
talked about eating it on a grill. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, no, I remember all of that.
$2.75 for 8 hours. It was a whole deal.
Yeah, no, I remember that part of the show, and I just totally was pretending I didn't.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know
Nailed
you
it.
your joke, Ben.
Totally nailed it. Fooled me.
We are joined by Abibier. Hello, Abibier. Great to have you.
I think our next trivia contest should be trivia from yesterday. Have fun.
Still lose that. We are joined by Emily Ronalds, everybody. She's not McDonald's, also, just FYI. AKA not a meal. We've got Frankie Angles joining us. Oh, that was a dramatic sip. I love that, Frank.
Well,
Does that say the angle, right? The angle?
He's a cute angle. I think it's an acute angle.
Oh, a cute angle. Oh, nice.
Yeah. He's an acute angle.
Nice. This show is usually obtuse.
Coming up next is Dave Adler's dad. Holy shit. Look at all that cool stuff.
That is Steve Milchick. And speaking of triangle angles, earlier in the show, I want to remind you that I introduced you to Cass Isosceles.
I like the fisheye lens going on. We could see all the stuff.
Yep. I need to get one of those. I actually look at that. Love it. Love it. Love it. Libers Unite. Thank you for the dramatic lift of that. But more so, it's the great stuff on the walls behind you. Good Lord.
Where does he get all these wonderful toys?
We're joined by Andrea Gordon, everybody. Hello, Andrea.
Andrea.
To have you here. And we are joined, last but certainly not least, by the darling of dramedy. It's Lady Dudes Corbin.
Hi, actual cake, looking good enough to eat.
Now I'm hungry and feel more alone than ever.
We've got
Go with it.
Very cool. We've got two great comics, both two of our favorites. Adam Mamawala, Danny Alabama is here. How you doing, Adam, buddy?
Hey, everybody. How's it going? Adam Mama Walk, I believe, is what I go by now. That's what I'm told. Queen Rachel, would you like to explain this? Because I just looked it up myself before the show, and it was quite the event.
It wasn't that much of an event. Someone asked who the guests were yesterday, and I started typing your name and hit send before I looked, and it auto-corrected Mamawala to Mama Walk. That's it.
It does sound like a really boring dance. Like do the Mama Walk. I don't know what it would be. I feel like we should maybe workshop this at some point.
Or you shuffle to the right like your legs are actually broken. Then you shuffle to the left.
It is perhaps the bigger issue is that I wasn't the guest yesterday.
No, that's fair.
that was figured out later, Adam. We figured that out later.
Queen Rachel, I do want to take the heat off of you because I've got a bigger news story to break, and this is going to involve me sharing my screen. So get ready, everybody.
Wait. Before you do that, I just really need to point out that Rachel's autocorrect apparently thinks she writes the word "mama" and "walk" a great deal, and I want to know what that's about. Sorry, go back.
Your autocorrect doesn't correct the shit you've never said before. That's It learned it from watching you, Rachel.
I also wanted to point out that Danny, Alabama also sounds like a dance where you shuffle a little to the left, shuffle a little to the right, and then storm the Capitol.
Let's intro Katrina, and then Adam, you can show us.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, and Katrina Davis is also here. Katrina, how you doing?
Hello, everyone. I mean, I don't know what Adam's name is. I don't know why everyone has cake. I'm excited to be here, though. This is going to be a good day.
Awesome. All right, Adam, what you got to show us? I want to see this big news that he's got.
Well, out of nowhere, the lovely lady I've been seeing of late texted me yesterday. She's watched the show a number of times and said, you should start the Instagram page at The Real Danny Alabama. And I was like, first of all, I don't even know what made you think of that. Secondly, why wouldn't I just be Danny Alabama? And she said, I'll tell you why. And then revealed this to me.
Oh, no. God.
Some son of a bitch has stolen my identity. Don't know much about him. We know he has 15 posts, 104 followers. I suggest all of you follow him, and if he asks anybody why, don't explain. Let's all follow him right now.
Anyway,
all we know about him is that he seems indiscriminately Asian, much like myself, and he has a very small, I guess, Green Bay Packers stuffed animal. I think that's what's going on.
Duck?
Which doesn't seem, or is it Georgia, which is close to Alabama, which is closer to what Danny Alabama should be.
Yeah, I think
There's a lot to unpack here.
I'm gonna guess that that's not someone whose last name is Alabama, but someone who's from Alabama. I'm thinking.
I don't think you should make that assumption. I think this looks very much like a Danny Alabama, and I think it's a little rude for you to assume that it's not.
No, I'm saying that there's no one who's got that name. But also, by the way, Adam, as someone who did once suggest that a whole bunch of people join a group on Facebook and not really say why, and it backfired tremendously, I don't recommend that.
Oh my
I've been communicating with Danny Alabama on Parler, and he's got a lot to say. Let me just
I do think the real Danny Alabama is a sharpshooting hitman with a handlebar mustache. So I don't know.
Basically like Yosemite Sam, but like a real life version of that.
Yes,
Yeah, I can see that.
exactly. Like if Quentin Tarantino made Yosemite Sam, that's who I think Danny Alabama is.
Now that's an overnight game for you.
Who is that in Alabama?
What was that?
The overnight game of Who is Danny Alabama? It sounds like somebody Danny McBride would be on HBO Max also.
Yes. Absolutely.
I feel like you might look a little like this. Am I wrong or am I wrong? How you doing?
That's Joe Texas.
That's true. That's true.
Well, I have sent it to the group in the chat, so if anybody wants to make it their background on Zoom, I'm not going to object to it.
I
know someone
do
will.
think though that that like different states do have first names that come with them. Like Danny Alabama, like that makes sense. But like it would be like Trevor, New Hampshire. You know, like there are, I think different states would come with different first names.
Willie, West Virginia.
It's
Like Barbara, South Dakota.
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say?
Barbara, South Dakota.
Well, absolutely Barbara, South Dakota. That
How's
is
her
perfect.
middle name?
How about this one? Virginia, Virginia.
Virginia, West Virginia would be very upset. Bowers and Rachel, are you still on the show? Where did you guys go?
No, I quit.
Okay.
She mama walked away.
I was like, why is it so quiet? Where
Do the mama walk. Walk away. Walk away.
I've got some overnight generals. Natalie Smith had tipped last night and said, "Hey, I'm a lurker," and then she tipped each of us $5 and said, "Thanks so much for the 250 episodes of laughter. Hugs to the SDSC family." Thanks so much.
Thank you, Lurker.
Guillerme, this is asshole. He tipped. He said, overnight tip. Adam Mama Walk got a tip yesterday in advance, so today Jenny Johnson is getting one for her awesome set in the past. And then this just in, Amnesia Salad sent us 5 Canadian and said, Ben, that's not my name. My name is, I forget.
Are we caught up?
Wait, hold on. Did someone else? Yeah, that's it.
All right, we're caught up. Time for a comic. Bowers, you're not muted, but something's wrong with your microphone.
Okay, sorry, I turned my phone off. Sorry, I took the call for the thing Tuesday. Indianapolis, I had to finalize. I'm waiting for this guy to call me for 4 days, and he finally did, so I took the call. Anyway, coming up right now, Adam Mamawala, everybody, Dan Abel, here we go.
The real Danny Alabama has joined the Zoom call. How's it going, everyone? Gotta tell you, we're into May. We're rounding the corner on this pandemic. People are getting awfully chipper, and it's a little gross. I don't like it. I could relate more to everybody being sad. That was my aesthetic going into the pandemic, because I don't know about you all, but anyone else have the worst 2019 of their entire lives roll straight into a pandemic? Was that just me? No, I, some of you know, got divorced in 2019, or as they now call it, legal social distancing. It was a good time, and I'm doing okay now. I'm in much better spirits, but things were not so good. There was a day in 2019 where I went to the 9/11 memorial just to cry in public without being judged. It was rough. But as you know, my whole job is talking about my life, and I found myself in this position where my life was changing dramatically, and I had to figure out how to transition from being a relatable married comedian to a statistically more relatable divorced comedian, and that was not part of the plan. But the worst moment of that year, far and away, was at one point I was sleeping on the floor of a 1-bedroom apartment where the other 2 residents were a magician and a 64-year-old Indian man who looked strikingly like my dad. A lot like my dad, like weirdly like my dad. For a little context, for those of you who don't know the Danny Alabama story, my dad is from India, and my mom is a tiny white lady from Wisconsin, which apparently results in a Mexican man. I don't control genetics. And there was a part of living with this guy that was actually kind of comforting in a weird way. Like, I felt like my dad was there supporting me in spirit. But on the other hand, this dude was also divorced and worked in the complaint department at LaGuardia Airport. So there was a bigger part of me that was like, is this just me from the future trying to warn myself? Like, I don't know if you've ever shared a fridge with your destiny, but it is jarring. People have no idea what to say when they find out you're getting divorced. The number one thing I heard from people was like, oh man, that sucks, but you're a good looking guy. Which is an interesting way to tell someone, hey, just so you know, it wasn't your face that was the problem. It was who you are as a person. Very comforting. It could always be worse. That's the number one go-to consolation. Hey, it could always be worse. Which is a cliche, but it is true, because I, unfortunately, know another comedian who's also going through a divorce, except this idiot was so convinced that he would never get a divorce that he literally used an engagement photo with his wife as the album cover for his comedy album. And I know. And the worst part about that is that comedian was me. What the fuck was I doing? Why did I do that? I am, as I mentioned earlier on the show, I am actually dating someone, and I'm happy again, which means that I'm not going to be funny anymore, which is really upsetting, but I'm going to do my best. It's very interesting when you meet somebody during a global pandemic, because it's hard to tell people about it because they're very judgmental. Like, if you met somebody during COVID, the question is less like, hey, how'd you guys meet? And more, why'd you guys meet? People are upset. But sometimes I mention this and people are surprised, like, oh, how did I not know that you were seeing somebody? And my answer to that would be, if you are the type of person who has a photo of your now ex-wife on your first album cover, maybe you learn to be a little discreet next time. But I'll leave you with this. I learned a lot about myself during that period a couple of years ago. And one of the things that I learned was that I was much stronger than I had ever given myself credit for. I was also so much weaker. It really goes both ways. Like there were a number of times during that year that I had very serious conversations with a divorce lawyer during which I completely held it together. I also cried at the dentist's office because my dentist shook my hand in what I perceived to be a kind way. That's it for me. I'm sorry it was so structured. I'm working on something, blah, blah, blah.
Out of Mamawala, everybody. Tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. Also, make sure to pick up Adam's first album. It's called Half of This Is No Longer Mine. By the way, Adam.
Fortunately, I had nothing to lose, so.
You worked at the complaint department at LaGuardia. I've flown in and out of LaGuardia a lot, and I feel like anyone who worked at the complaint department at LaGuardia would pick up the phone and be like, yeah, you have a point.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. It would be like, yeah, you know what? It sucks, but what are you going to do? The lines are shorter than JFK. This is what we do. It's horrible.
I also think it worked out kind of nicely for you that you were sad before, but then now you're dating somebody, so you're happy again, so you're not going to be funny anymore, which was upsetting to you. So now you're sad again, which is perfect.
It's come back around. I get it.
My experience, Adam, is the key is to stay in a marriage long enough that by the time you get divorced, you're no longer sad. You're excited because you're now free and you run throughout the city partying your ass off for 3 to 5 years. Why didn't you do that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And here's the thing, like I'm still friends with my ex, but still the correct thing to say to someone when you find out that they get divorced is not, "Oh, I'm so sorry." It is, "Congratulations." Like
Right.
that's the correct because no one gets divorced when it's working out.
Right.
Unless you say that to the person that didn't want to break up, and then that's really mean.
Well, that person needs to accept reality. It's happening.
Hey, he's right here, Steve. Adam accepted reality. It took him 8 months, but he's fine now. Clearly, that's why he was sad. He didn't want to get divorced. I mean, yeah, sometimes it sucks. I've been, the first one was my idea. The second one was her idea. But, at the end of the day.
So the third one's going to be mutual?
I'm hoping that one of us just dies first, honestly. But
It's the polite thing to do. It really is.
Oh, I'm saying, everyone I know that's ever gotten divorced, they're miserable, and then I always tell them, like, a year from now, you're gonna think, what the fuck was I sad about? My life is so much better now that I'm through
100%.
it, and they never believe me, and then a year later, like, you're right, that was. So I mean, yeah, it just takes a minute. It sucks.
I have a friend who was absolutely beside himself with sadness when it was happening, and now he looks back and refers it to the gift that his wife gave him.
Yeah,
100%. I mean, what I'm about to say is not funny, but like one of my closest friends at that time just kept saying to me, "You will be amazed at how okay you will be," and that's like what I tell anybody if they're going through some shit, divorce or anything. Like, you can't see it in this moment, but like you're gonna be just fine, and probably like way better than you were before.
That's what I tell Bowers before he performs every set. I go, "You'll be amazed how okay you're gonna be."
After every time he bombs.
That's also what I say when Ben performs, but I say it as I go, "This too shall pass."
Damn.
And then he pees a stone out of his dick. The point is,
2 of them. This too.
Hey, don't tell people Steve had hit kidney stones. That's against HIPAA laws. All right, what else?
Wait, please tell me you just said hippo laws. Did you say hippo laws? I thought I heard hippo
laws. Yes, they're HIPAA laws. Yes. I said HIPAA.
always a
the only
plot.
thing only thing job I think worse than LaGuardia guy with the complaints is, and I've said this for a long time. Can you imagine driving one of those rental car buses at a major airport?
Oof.
You just drive a bus in circles for fucking hours. The fact that we don't pay that guy $1 million a year is insane. The fact that guy makes $28,000 a year is nuts to me.
I want to read that guy's. Whoever that guy is. I want to read his autobiography. His autobiography, Life Hurts, spelled HERTZ.
It's weird how you can see things differently, though, because I would think you would pay more to somebody who had to drive a more challenging route.
Right? Hey, that's the most challenging route there is. People cutting you off and honking at you. You can't hit anybody. There's pedestrians running across the street all the fucking time, and you're in a 6,000-pound bus.
What routes are you allowed to hit people?
And there's always someone on the bus who thinks it's great to have their kids take their own suitcases, and this is a learning opportunity. And and they just have to
the whole thing.
Yeah, it's the
Wait,
worst.
What kind of bus drivers do you think have complicated routes, Ben? Do you think anybody's running the speed course out there with a bus less than 50 miles an hour? I think most bus routes are probably easy compared to the airport.
I think Ben's point is that we need to pay Keanu Reeves more.
All right, we killed enough time. Rachel, we got any tips coming in? What's going on?
Yes, we do. Dana tipped you, Adam, $5 and said, Adam, Mama Walk rules. So I think this nickname's sticking.
Thank you,
This
Dana.
might be the new. I think Danny Alabama will be forever, but I think Mama
think so,
Walk
too.
is gonna be. It's gonna be.
And hopefully that Instagram name is not taken. So I'll look into that.
The real
It
Adam.
wasn't taken. Wasn't.
Kim Stewart sent you $10 and said, Danny Alabama, here's to a better 2021.
Nice.
Frankie Berman, $5, great set. Andrea Gordon, $10. Adam, I also share a fridge with my destiny. Turns out I will recover my Jamaican accent and engage in deep conversations with telemarketers for fun. Yay for me. Molly Kwan sent you $5 and said, Adam. Tam Brown, $5. Adam, thanks for the therapy session yesterday. Today. I said yesterday. Tam, unwell. Tam said, thanks for the therapy session today. I'm feeling a lot better about myself.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Good.
Greg Burns Jackson, $5 for Christopher Alabama Walken.
Let's just call it what it is. None of this money is actually going to come to me, right?
Does it ever?
No.
I mean, half of it will.
Like 20.
Here's the math, Adam, on how long it takes to get over people. I'll give you 1 month to waller in it for every year you were together, right? And then I'll give you 6 months for every kid. And then if she died, you double it, unless you killed her and then you were already over.
Unless you killed her by accident, in which case you will never.
Oh, then you'll never get it. If you accidentally kill her on accident, then yeah, forever. You're never getting over it, and you shouldn't. Fuck you, right? That's how it works.
Who taught you this and how long until they get out?
What's that?
Say that again, Katrina. Your mic cut out.
Who taught you this equation and how long until they get out?
I've learned this with my friends. I have had several friends that have just been like wallowed things for like 9 years. It's like, you can't be this sad. You can't call someone your ex-girlfriend who you didn't date. You dated 7 years ago. She's not your ex-girlfriend anymore. Now her name's Brenda. Shut the fuck up.
She's not your ex-girlfriend. She's someone's mother.
Yeah, exactly. Like, she's a mom now. She's on her second marriage from when she broke up with you and you never even married her. Shut the fuck up. It's not your ex-girlfriend.
Not your ex-girlfriend. She's the president of the PTA. Shut up.
And if it's me, your mama wallowing, and that's even worse. I'm gonna go ahead and retire from comedy on top with that one. It's been a good run, everybody. Thank you for having me in comedy. Okay, Bowers, I agree. I would say by like 6 months after it, I was like, yeah, I feel like myself again. I'm good.
Yeah, and how long were you together?
Married for like 3 years, together for 7 total.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 6, 7 months.
All right.
It takes about a month per year. It's just how it works. That's just how.
There you go.
I've been in a lot of long-term relationships. I've been broken up with a lot of people. That's just how it just takes about however long that. Anyway.
And I'm guessing after a second marriage, you only get about 2 weeks total, huh?
We were together 10 years, so it took me 10 months to get completely through it. We should have any kids, so that helped.
Ours is the
Look,
break.
some people say that everybody grieves differently, and Bowers says, nah.
It's a simple math equation like the rest of life. You should agree with me, Steve, that everything's a math
I gotta be honest, that is true. I gotta update my spreadsheet. You tell me how long you've been together. My spreadsheet will tell you how long you should be sad. Let's do that.
Let's see. Ray Benjamin sent you $5 and says, "Great job, Adam. Do you always make Rachel so flustered?" Listen, it's just the name.
I don't know. You got a little defensive on that, Rach. I don't know. Damn, and now you're all red and embarrassed. What's going on,
Red,
Rach?
you would know from red. Oh,
Crush on Danny Alabama? Is that what's going on?
no. Stop. Fucked up his name yesterday. Now he's on the show and I have to face him today. It's because I don't like. I'm gonna walk out of here.
Wow,
It's Mama Walker Rachel. That's not good.
Rachel.
Rachel is going to rub one out mid show. What?
Take it.
You know what?
I think Mama Walk in the crowd is a new thing, though. Adam, when you Mama Walk
in the room,
crowd,
Mama Walk the whole room.
Do you want more money? Technics sent you a couple bucks and said, Adam Mamawaka, Revenge of the Fifth's protagonist.
Nice.
Well, I just realized we have Adam on Origin Stories tonight, too. This is going to be fun if Rachel's all flustered and upset.
Maybe I'm a little
You're really selling not being flustered.
I'm not fucking flustered. Stop it.
You know what it is? I just realized it's been a week. It's the longest I've been away from my boyfriend, so it's been a week. So that's probably what's happening. Down tomorrow. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, Rachel, you're not flustered. I'm not a dick. Ben's not hungry. We get it. It's fine.
Apparently, I'm thirsty, I guess.
Don't worry, I'm muted, but I think they found out about Rachel's crush on Danny.
Oh, this is so not true.
Cool.
All right, let me get through these so I can get off screen. Brad Clark sent you $5. Said you're smart. Why do I have to say this now? And this came in before. It says you're smart, you're funny, and you're good looking.
Rachel, stop editorializing and read what the guy actually wrote.
I actually have access to the Venmo, and it just says thanks.
He said, since that didn't work, what are you gonna try? What are you going to try next time?
It's a reference to the people saying that you're good looking when you got divorced.
Ah, I see.
Thank you for explaining the joke.
Yeah, no problem.
Janet M sent you $10 and said those divorce lawyer fees are no joke.
They ain't.
Julia Schwartz, $5 just for mama wallowing.
I feel less deserved.
Dunster sent $5 and said they just found a pregnant mummy. She mama walks like an Egyptian.
Adam, how are you celebrating Mamawala Day this Sunday?
Some generals. Tam said. So Tam said to me yesterday. I can't remember what happened, except I said I have to see you next week, right? I'm going to see all these people next week in Indianapolis. And she's like, I can fit you under my arm. And then today she told me, I don't want to walk around the whole time carrying Rachel under my arm. Do you like slings or traditional baby carriers, Rachel?
You know, Rachel Bjorn? That'd be nice.
Yeah, only if it's in the front. I don't... Check the weight capacity. We'll see. Let's see. Natalie Smith yesterday had tipped a general, but said Dave Williamson. She doesn't want us to forget. She said for the fund, hashtag let's go Robbie. Don't forget Robbie. Hashtag famous comedian. Sean Ehrlich said General Popcorn had a tooth removed at the vet today. I know. He's still groggy. She is still groggy. But she appreciates Rachel's tribute to / attempted kidnapping of her. Demetria said I got divorced the same year that I had a brain tumor and had to stop working. I'm kind of okay now.
Yeah, Bowers, what's the math on that one?
I give you 1 year per inch of tumor to get over it.
Bowers, how many cc's was it? Give it to me. I don't care.
Wait, so in 1 year you had 2 tumors removed?
Carry the tumor.
If I had 2 inches removed. Boom.
Hold on. Stop the goddamn show. Ben Glebe just made the Real Danny Alabama fucking Instagram account and followed me, and I am livid. You son of a bitch.
Now you have to be the real Danny Alabama. That's
All right, how much you want for it? Hey, it's just you and me right now, Ben. How much you want for it?
Well, we've given you many months to set it up. You're not doing it, so I had to grab the bull by the horns. $3,000.
That's what Danny Alabama would do.
That's right.
Let's call it 5.
By the way, guys, I don't mean to jump in on this, but I actually just made official Danny Alabama, and it's already got a blue check. So,
you know what? Talk all the shit you want. I still have OnlyFans.com/Danny Alabama, and that's where the real money is. So. I mean, Rachel's been subscribing for like over a year, and it's.
The first 6 months it was just her Venmoing you out of the blue before you even did an OnlyFans.
She's putting all of the kids I don't know about through college.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I would love to get to Katrina, so let's do this. Take the focus off of Adam. Tam.
No, I'm loving all this mama drama.
Adam Dramawala.
Rachel's so uncomfortable that she would have said, "I can't wait to get to Katrina in New Orleans in 2003." That's how much she doesn't
followers
like
already.
right now.
7 followers, my friends. We're climbing. Real Danny Alabama.
I'm gonna fucking block that account is what I'm gonna do.
If that account gets more followers than my actual account, I'm gonna be so pissed. It wouldn't take that much.
I stopped at the gas station, the gas pump. There's the gas station network. It has the little TV in it. And it's like, follow us on Twitter. I'm like, haha, who follows the gas pump on Twitter? More people than follow me on Twitter. And it was the worst day of my life. The gas pump has more followers than me? This is awful.
Well, I mean, Bowers, I apologize, but I retweet that gas pump a lot.
Why does it say stupid Republican shit?
Yeah. Wait,
You can
was your
actually
Twitter
text-
account 86th? That was really.
Text that gas pump at 92, 92, 92.
Does anybody know the Muppets song? Like the tune of it?
Phenomena.
It's time to get things started. It's time to light the lights.
Okay.
It's time to
That's the one I was
dab.
thinking
Thanks
of.
a lot, Rachel.
So that, except then Mamawala at the end of it is what Alex.
Mamawala. Do 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 do. Mamawala. Do 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 do.
That's Sesame Street, not Muppets.
Yeah, Adam.
Mama waka waka waka.
Tam Brown said, Rachel, thank you for providing a replacement for only Tams. Owingo Bowingo, $5. Adam, tell your father happy Papawala Day next month. And then last one, Razor said, Adam, Mama wanna. Whoops.
Rachel's so mad.
By the way,
All
Adam,
the tips, motherfuckers.
this is a lot of fun. This is also the last time your girlfriend will let you be on this show.
Oh. That goes without saying.
Yeah.
They don't call her Rock Hard Rachel for nothing. You know?
Oh, and with that,
Rachel left.
All right, are we caught up, Rachel? You want to hit on Adam anymore? You want to hit on Adam more? Okay, let's right now. Coming up, you know, it's Katrina Davis, everybody.
Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? Oh boy, that was fantastic. We love you so much, Rachel. I will say that I am probably in the second most liked version of a relationship that comics are in, which is in an undefined one. Like, I don't have a boyfriend. I just have a guy that I think of when I lie to old men at the gas station that hit on me and tell them that I have a boyfriend. Like, I just have a mental go-to for a figment of my imagination. I had something happen recently where I was at his house hanging out and I heard his mom on speakerphone ask about his ex-girlfriend. And I wanted to get really offended, but then I realized that the only reason that I told my parents about him is in case he murders me. Like, women just have I haven't really fully thought this out, but it's like we're not as committed as you think we are. We just have to tell our loved ones a radius of landfills to check if we go missing. It's not so much that I care about being in a serious relationship. There's a part of the pandemic that I'm worried about as we open up, that I'm afraid I won't be able to go into stores. And it's not that I have a problem wearing a mask inside. It's that the AC in my car is broken and I have like 10 more degrees until I can't pass any of these temperature checks. Like, yeah, it's too hot for you to check my forehead before I go in Urban Outfitters. Like, there's nowhere for me to cool off. Just something I've been worried about. This is just a random thought. And it is okay. I know that this sounds meaner than I mean it to, but this is the passion which I felt it. As a female comedian, I would rather Melissa McCarthy be body shamed into a smaller A-line dress than watch Nicole Kidman play Lucille Ball. She's an amazing actress. I love her. She's great. She's done some amazing work. What? Give us anything. Lucille, come on. Okay. Perfect. My last idea, I came up with an idea for police reform that will show my friends that it kind of needs to be abolished. And I think it is a restructuring that will show us why people are police to begin with. And I think it's that we need more tiers of police. It's like everybody's just police. And I feel like we need more like breakdown of that. Like, I think we need to have like help cops that come for like low level stuff. Like when like your kid gets their head caught in a banister or there's like a dog stuck in a storm drain. Like there's help cops. They're just like, no one's mad. We just need help. Like there's help. There's like, then there'll be like trouble cops for like burglaries and domestic disturbances. Like real shit. Like when you might have to crack some skulls, but shit's still like kind of on the fence. Then we'll have kill cops, and those are the guys that are like fucking ready, like guys that do push-ups to Mudvayne during the day. Or who the kill cops would be. They're never as hard as they seem. Like they have a tattoo of an iron cross, but it really used to be for the independent skate truck company. Like they're never really fully that dude, but they're kind of. And I want to have this breakdown because I want to see who would volunteer for which tier, because these motherfuckers want to be kill cops. That's really what my idea is that I would love to see the percentage. Yeah, no, I didn't have a joke. That was just everybody.
Katrina Davis, everybody. Katrina Davis. Tip jar is open. Top part of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. By the way, Katrina, which is worse? Nicole Kidman as Lucille Ball or Elon Musk as hosting Saturday Night Live?
I mean, which one's over faster?
That's a very good point.
Like that shit goes every week. You know, we're already on to the next, because I didn't watch it. Did he do horribly?
I didn't even know if it was this weekend. I don't think it's this weekend.
Is it over? He doesn't
This
look
weekend.
like.
It's this
Okay,
weekend.
he doesn't look like he responds to people's. Like he doesn't look like he has facial recognition. he seems that detached from other people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how
No.
he responds.
He just trained himself to not have facial recognition to fuck with Bill Gates. He doesn't want to know where doesn't want Bill to know where he is. Figured out how to make his face not be recognized by any camera anywhere. It's pretty amazing, actually. He's a genius.
What they're actually going to write around him. They're going to write around him. Every sketch is about someone who participates in insider trading, so it'll work out fine.
I just want to see Elon Musk as Lucille Ball in a biopic.
Or Nicole Kidman as Lucille Ball in real life as the CEO of SpaceX wouldn't be great either.
I'd rather Nicole Kidman be Ricky in that movie than Lucille Ball. Really? Oh boy.
Who is your Lucille? Who do you think Lucille Ball should be, Katrina?
I really do think Melissa McCarthy would be probably a good one.
I think Deborah Messing would be incredible.
Oh, she would be a good one. I kind of forgot about her. How is Deborah doing?
It's good. It's good.
That would be great. Yeah, but anyone I feel like as a lady comic, it's like they come up with like our chance to do some funny shit, and then they're just like, hot girl, make her do like that. Why would you force? I feel like this is how American actors get when they realize that an actor that got an Academy Award was British and they feel cheated. Like, why did you outsource this? That's, I think, what my main beef is.
It is wild that Daniel.
We've got funny women. We made them already. Why are you going to make another person work to do this?
I actually would very much enjoy if they cast a black guy as Desi Arnaz and having all of the right wing people freak out that it should be a white guy without realizing it was Desi Arnaz. Like, that would be
just people being like, that Billie Holiday biopic was bullshit. Wait a minute, what?
I believe they cast a black Ella Fitzgerald. This is bullshit.
Got a white man playing Ricky Richard O.
Now here's an actual question. I'm being serious. Do you think she should be played by a redhead? Do you think that's important? Or do you think any female would?
I mean, it would be. I feel like in terms of. I didn't even think about that. Shut up, Steve.
And I was not a burn on Steve. I'm being serious. Like, how are we gonna? I mean, because there's a point where I get it was crazy that we had Mickey Rooney play an Asian guy. That's terrible, right? But are we gonna eventually get to the point where no, that's not exactly what that person is. They can't do that role anymore.
No, I feel like casting wise, you could have start with a list of everyone you think could crush it. In physicality or the way the person talks, or they're a good actor that could pull it off, and everyone that just dead on could be that person, like a dead ringer for that person, and kind of meld those two things together and go from that list. But so that is not how they make these lists.
I'm still mad that my agent didn't put me up for it. Like, I just feel like I get what you're saying, Bowers. I do not think, and as a redhead, I do not think that that's important, that a redhead has to play another redhead. Like, that's perfectly the same way that a redhead actor can play a brunette is fine.
Yeah, but I'm really tired of skinny guys gaining weight to play fat guys in movies. Like, we have plenty of fat guys in L.A. Cast one of us, you fucking dicks. Don't just let Russell Crowe gain 80 pounds again.
I totally
cast an
support
actual
this.
fat guy.
I'm on board with this.
Okay, well, then let's take it a step further, because not even joking, I'm pretty pissed that I didn't get cast recently to play Jay Leno in this project, and I auditioned with a filtered chin. Why do we need real big chin dudes to be able to play Jay Leno when you got filter technology? You do it like this.
One of my favorite, Jake Johansson, one of my favorite comics from the 80s, told me in the 80s he had a sitcom, and when they went to whatever, it was called Jake, about his life. It was about his comedy, and they recast the role of Jake right before they went to the pilot.
You're not Jake.
Recast him in a show about him. It was fucking terrible.
You know what would be better about this show is if it was about someone else.
You guys ever see the commercial? The first ad that we did for Laughs was basically that. Like, the idea, it was Danny Jollis played a network exec. And the idea was that I was pitching a show, and they're like, "We love it. We have no notes. That said, we have some notes." And then they want to do the show about everything except the thing, and they cast Jack Quaid as me. It was a fun spot.
that your Jay Leno filter there?
Yeah, I mean, all I'm saying is, here's the point I'm trying to make. Okay, here's the point. The point I'm trying to make. You know who would be a pretty good Lucille Ball? Isla Fisher would be pretty good. Do you hear about this? Yeah, about this?
Yeah, I feel like Ben should have at least gotten a call back.
Thank you very much. All I wanted was a callback. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, it's got to be tough. You really took it on the chin.
All right. Rach, let's get to some tips and get to this game. Let's go.
All right. Let's see. We had Ray Benjamin, $5 for Katrina's AC recharge.
Thank you.
Abby Wright sent each comic $5. Frankie Berman, $5, great set. Kim Stewart tip 10 and said, Katrina, you're the best. Let's see. Tam Brown, $5. Katrina, that line about Nicole Kidman being Lucy was amazing. Wonderful to see you on as always.
Sam, hi, I love you.
Love you too.
We had LaBelle tip and say, I love the set. Question, what police tier would each of the SCSC hosts and you and Adam be in?
Oh, that's good. Adam. Adam gets help police because he made a face like he does not want to get his hands dirty.
Now, Katrina, is this just a trap? Anybody who says they want to be danger or kill is just fired, and we take all the help police volunteers and make them the police?
No. I just feel like you need to keep kill police in at the ready for that ish. You can't just unleash them on people's grandmas and stuff.
No, I agree with you there.
But
kill police are so if I understand, so kill police are only called in when there's a hostage situation.
They're like baby SWAT. They're baby SWAT.
Okay, I thought for a second I would keep this filter on the rest of the show, but now the conversation's getting serious again, so I guess I can't do that.
No, because I feel like Bowers can be baby SWAT just based on just because he can be good ammo. I feel like Bowers could use that barricade to bust doors down if he were ever forced to be in law enforcement. I feel like that would be his thing.
But Katrina, I feel like you've done this show enough times that you know that none of us kill.
Yeah, it actually turns out we're all on bomb squad.
Adam, why do you think I made myself help police? I'm a feature.
Which police get to say, I'm too old for this shit?
Ooh, trouble police. Danny
Police?
Glover
Okay.
would be a trouble police. And if Rachel had her way, Mamawala would be the fake kind of police.
Pants off.
Here, someone needs to be arrested.
Answer. I'm going to be the kill police. I'll be the kill police.
I just love that the idea of having opener police, where the opener policeman's like, all right, you guys ready to have a great arrest tonight? Okay, couple ground rules. When the kill cops get here, they're real angry. So make sure you listen to them or they might shoot you right in the face. I'm going to need you all to lay down, put your arms behind. I mean, yeah, there you go. You just have some prep people.
Rachel's just behind Bowers in another room doing pull-ups to Rammstein, thinking about this shit.
I specifically wore this shirt knowing that Rachel's face would match it by the end of this show.
That is hitting me at my core. When I was in second grade, somebody made a joke about me having a crush on the teacher, and the teacher walks over with a piece of red construction paper and holds it next to my face, and everybody laughs.
This was in Florida, right?
Yes, it was.
How long did you date that teacher? Did you date that teacher for very long?
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I'm going to give Katrina some money. Let's get some more tips. All right. We had Demetria send you $5. Chili Lee Dog sent each comic $10. Cassie Nolan said, Katrina, always bringing the... And then there was nothing left after the...
Hey,
what you're bringing.
I appreciate you acknowledging me existing.
It's like a next level compliment.
Was it? Brad Clark, $5 for Katrina. We had Patrick Yoakley, $100 for Katrina.
Oh my
Finding
god, Patrick.
Fear the AC repair.
Oh, thank you.
Also, Katrina, I think that's like a next level compliment to say Katrina is always bringing the. I mean,
I assumed
Everything.
I
quite
assumed it was
optimistic of you,
the
Ben.
heat based on the temperature of your car.
I'll take that too, because it is hot in there.
She's bringing the heat. With her everywhere she goes.
Andrea Tipton said, if normal people keep taking funny people roles, it's Emma Stone all over again. Da fuck.
Who is also not funny. Is Emma Stone too young to be Lucille? She could be Lucille in the beginning. No? Are we mad about that?
No, I'm not mad about it.
not bad, but Isla Fisher, I think, is a better choice.
No, she can be middle Lucille. I like.
Okay.
Oh no, am I thinking about the girl in Superbad? Because I like when she gets hit in the head and goes, "Fuck!" It's funny. She's funny. I think.
Yeah,
she's
that's her.
That's
yeah.
right. That's Emma, that's
I'm on
Emma
board
Stone.
with her being like baby loose. I'm casting this movie now.
I just like how you aged up Isla Fisher there. She's middle Lucille. Think they're the same age. If not, Isla Fisher probably younger than Emma Stone.
I've been in this city too long, baby.
By the way, Katrina, just a heads up. Ben is Isla's agent, so you gotta.
This city is a very stupid city and a very stupid town. I had an audition like 2 years ago before everything shut down. I had an audition for something, and they literally told my agent that they didn't give it to me because they think I'm overexposed, okay? Which maybe sounded like a compliment way to not get a part, except I then got cast a couple days later to do a hidden camera prank on the Late Late Show. And I've been doing this for 20 years. I've been on TV a lot. And I go to the shoot to prank David Beckham for this prank for the Late Late Show. And I bring glasses and disguise things. And I say to the producer, I brought glasses so in case, just make sure there's no way I get recognized. And I swear to God, she looks at me and goes, I wouldn't worry about it.
By the way, I had an audition for the Onion Sports Network to play a sportscaster, something that I have done professionally. And they didn't think I knew how to play a sportscaster. And I'm like, but I am a sportscaster. And they literally gave me the instructions, could you be more subtle, but also more over the top? And I'm like, no one can. No one can.
I don't have an audition story. I don't have an audition story.
Would be good police. Conflicting. I don't know which thing to do.
Keep your hands on and off the steering wheel.
I don't have an audition story to share, but if you do want to see somebody overexposed, I highly recommend onlyfans.com/DannyAlabama. Way over.
You want to see an account with now 29 followers at the real Danny Alabama on Instagram.
Fucking damn it.
Let's see. More tips for Katrina. Dana said, Katrina, if you don't kill, do you slay?
And I hope so. At least occasionally.
Marianne White tipped and said, calling back the awesome pun of carry the tumor. She loves that. Janet M, $10 for Katrina for supporting another Help Cop personality.
Nice.
Nice.
And then we had some super stickers came in. Angela, a pixelated, it says a pixelated hippo chomps on a 1-up.
Is that for Bowers?
That means you can see her titties.
Wait, what?
They pixelate it when you can see nudity, so they pixelated that's what I'm saying.
Jeez Louise.
Well, they pixelated it because it violated hippo.
They were trying to say.
Sounds like that was a violated hippo.
Let's see. Puka Beep said, hey, Steve, it's Jason who did the Fuck Air Canada shirt. I'm around a third of the way through my design college course. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, nice. Thank you. And congratulations. I hope you make it through the other 2/3. If you do, you will get to your destination, unlike Air Canada. Air
By the
Canada
way,
also
Steve
got me a third of the way there.
Steve always uses virtual backgrounds because he is still in a airport waiting area to board on the connection.
Yeah, this is Toronto Pearson, by the way.
Tam said, General, today's show is a reminder that we, the fans, are, as Steve puts it, assholes in the best way.
Unlike the ones on Danny Alabama's OnlyFans.
Assholes in the absolute worst way. Just deeply disturbing ways.
That's the tag.
I'm more scared that Danny's OnlyFans has plural assholes. That's not good. Right?
But his tag is it's just top 0.5% on OF and then assholes in the worst way.
Let's see. To finish this off, we had Shannon Graham asked, that teacher now holds a congressional seat, doesn't he? Gus Walsh sent a super sticker with the it's the big hand. He wants me to do that big sign thing that I have, but I didn't bring it with me to the East Coast. Too big. It's too big. And then lastly, Patrick Yogley tipped everybody and said, I had to go to work, but I wanted to say thank you to everyone who showed support today, and to Lindsay and Hayden last minute helping make it come to light. Then he says, Wado, which is the Cherokee. Thank you.
That is awesome.
That's
and
awesome.
Also, Rachel, I do enjoy picturing you checking that giant middle finger. And like TSA going through the bag and just being like, yep.
He's got that big finger energy. Is that what it is? Middle finger energy. And we're ready for the game.
All right, let's do it.
The game today is I don't like that it's open-ended today, but apparently it is. What's the worst thing you can say in a text message to somebody you just met? And these are the unpaid entries I liked. Matt Beto, hey, it was nice to meet you today. I'm glad the real thing is better than the OnlyFans. Dizzy by nature, you'll be surprised how okay you'll be.
That's good.
And then Alicia West, my love for you is like diarrhea. I just can't hold it in. All right, front row. Frank Berman's first.
So I got two. So my friend really did say this to his date. You were the most beautiful person in the bar last night. And then, are you sure you weren't a double for Jabba the Hutt?
Oh,
wow. Those are it.
Sleepy Bear.
All right, I only got one. It's hey, it's JP. We met last night at the city council meeting. Do you wear underwear? Because I stopped and I keep getting this deep rash in my ass crack. And I was wondering if you can come over and take a look at it.
No.
All right, I'm never going to a city council meeting.
Right?
Jason.
I got 3 of them. First, would you like to go get a Zima? Second one, when can I pick you up for the Nickelback concert? Number 3 is, come over, we'll idiot test and chill.
Abby.
First, how do you feel about hot tubs? Hail Satan. And finally, want to know the weirdest thing I've ever pulled out of somebody's ass?
Texting you from it.
Damn.
Oh my god.
I have a friend that makes jokes about fucking his fan. I bought an outfit exactly like the one you were wearing today. You always smell like that.
Brad.
Hey, next time I come over, could you make sure that closet door is closed? Thanks. I was looking through your Facebook pictures. Your mom was kind of hot. I really like your left ear.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Oh, too specific.
Jennifer.
Unsettling.
Hey everybody. Have you accepted Jesus as your personal savior? Aga! And finally, BTW, I'm fansexual.
Pass.
All right. Mine are all actual things guys have said to me. Let's play the home version of Handmaid's Tale.
Oh my God.
That was today at work.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I'm in love with this other chick, but she doesn't know I exist. Want to get together in the meantime?
Whoa.
Wow.
Just a couple drinks. You'll stop saying no.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Alejandra.
Okay. I've got 3. So I have this great opportunity for you. Have you considered crystal healing?
Wait, your cat's enormous. Oh, it's just closer to the camera. Okay, sorry.
That cat looks like Joe. It looks like Joe Biden to Jimmy Carter.
Can you check your bag for my cheese stick? I wasn't done eating it. Then the last one is one that a guy actually sent me when I was trying out Plenty of Fish and got me to get rid of Plenty of Fish. Hey, so I've dug myself into a hole and just need a little help. Could you lend me $200?
Oh my God.
LaBelle.
Ridiculous. He should ask for something more reasonable, like 40. Be.
All right, so I have oh cool, the tracking chip works. You're nearby. Do you want to get lunch? And then you guys did it into the ground, but on Facebook there was, I really like you. I really, really do. But my wife's not a fan. So I stole that and made it, I really like you. I really do. But my wife's a fan. The one I think we'd all dread to get the most. I really think you'd be a great part of the Herbalife family.
Ehrlich.
So my first is my mother really can't wait to meet you. Second is can I interest you in this really great multi-level marketing scheme? And third, hey, I just met you and this is crazy.
Greg.
You already have her number, so you don't need to ask for it.
All right. I got do you know if they sell lye at Home Depot? I need a shovel anyways, I'm in a hurry. I know we just met at the club last night, but I wonder if you could do me a favor. You see, I'm really a Nigerian prince and I'm having trouble with my bank. So listen, if the police contact you about me, maybe just don't answer them. I'm sure it's nothing serious though. Well, you should grab a movie.
Come on, kitty.
Aranka.
One I actually had was, I know you don't like me, but what about sex? The other ones I didn't have. Will you marry me? And I Googled you and I found this picture, and you should really have a doctor look at your butt.
Hank. Or no, sorry, Ralph.
I know we just met an hour ago, but I have these 20 doodles to share with you. Can you come over and take some pictures of me and a shitting wolf?
Oh Lord.
Took this pic for a comedy show. Think it will work?
Oh no.
I'm confused.
I don't get it.
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de
Oh.
Oh. All right, I got 3. First one is want to come to my corner? Next one's I love you with a nice Chianti. And if you look at the gallery view, it's a bunch of dick pics. Love you all.
By the way, if she doesn't come to your corner, are you left with blue bills?
That's Bill in the corner.
Hey, nobody puts Bill in the
losing
corner.
his erection.
Andrea, save us.
Let's see. I have. Sounds good, but don't text me back until you got that Plan B money. Sorry, Mr. Call. My stepbrother and I were making a home movie. Fun fact, if you add 61 to the beginning of my phone number, you get my social security number. My Visa card is totally different though. It's
Ray.
Well, I had to leave out the one that was based on a true story because somebody already had the police stopping by thing. So my first one is, my wife thinks you look really hot. And sorry, I can't make it, but because we're about to go kidnap the governor. And then I just kind of like intercepted this one that Danny was doing. No, really, that whole Rachel thing was a gag.
Har.
Somebody's gonna gag.
Oh my God.
Snap, Bowers.
I don't even know why we're here. We were trying to log into a Zoom meeting about lowering our mortgage rates.
You could afford a full mortgage if you sold off some of those toys.
They're not toys.
They're action.
As if
Hear her yell, "They're not toys," before he said it. That was great. All right, Steve, what you got?
I think that was it. Lindsay.
Hey, felt it. I love it. Bring us home, Lindsay.
Okay, just had the one variation on a theme. Hey, would you be open to a threesome? My wife is a big fan.
All right. Anybody else in the audience, wave at me if you haven't been on camera and you want to be. I don't see hands.
I almost called on you, Rachel. I saw your hand waving.
So much. All right, these are the rest of the entries. We had Randy Longmire. Here's a deck pic. Do you like my patio?
Actually, a pretty good open. I like that.
Oingo Boingo. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. Delete my number. I thought you were Stacy. Alexander Breyer. You want to see what's in my basement? Grimbeard, I've worked out who you remind me of. My first victim. Have you dug your way out of a grave?
Oh, jeez.
Angela had, what's your blood type?
Oh no.
And then she had, do your voices tell you to burn them all?
Who's that?
Angela. Alexander Breyer, were you at the insurrection too? Dave Adler. I don't want to read it. This is why he needs to be in the front row. I love the way your cock feels in my mom.
That's not gonna win, but it is gonna be a clip.
I also want to remind you, Rachel, you don't have to read ones you don't want to read. Just want to say.
That got a big thumbs up from Steve, but some of these comments should have consent from Queen Rachel.
Hey, she's allowed to not read anything she doesn't want to read.
Yeah.
That's fair. Winklepleck, hey, I noticed you had a good camera on your phone. Sending you a pic. Can you tell me if the top or the bottom of my hemorrhoid is swollen? It itches, and I need to know where to put the cream.
Wait, some people can send long text messages. It's very impressive.
Ellie Mays. So next time I'll put a bag under the table, okay? We'll swap bags after coffee. Loved your disguise.
Heist.
I was about to say that either sounds mysterious or hot. Like I don't know if they're stealing money or fucking, but I like it.
They're fucking on the money they stole.
Oh yes.
Razor.
Is that what they mean by having fuck money, Steve? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's fuck me money, not fuck you money.
I got you. Fuck we money.
Razor had. Hey, it was nice meeting you today, Kevin. But hey, can you move that giant middle finger over a few feet and open your blinds a little bit more?
Oh my god.
Amina, you hungry for these nipples? Sorry, wrong number, dude. Oingo, I have this great opportunity for you with this timeshare in Antarctica. Pam, my last ex disappeared 6 years ago. I was found not guilty, by the way. Shannon Savage, I found your address on Google. Can you come open the door? Gus, how many Cheese Whiz Twinkie hot dogs do you think I could fit in my mouth? And last one, Shannon Savage. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna run around and desert you.
I gotta be honest, some of these texts I would love to get from someone I just met. These are hilarious.
That's all of them.
All right. I really like Angela's Do Your Voices Tell You to Burn Them All too. I like that. I love LaBelle's the tracking chip worked, you're nearby, want to have dinner, and also my wife's a fan was great. I love Jason's Zima, want to get a Zima, but I like the Brad's next time you come over, do you mind closing the closet door? I thought that was my favorite. What did you like, Katrina? What was your favorite?
Yeah, I have to go with LaBelle's tracking one. That was the most unsettling.
Nice. Adam, what you got?
I have to tell you, I found a lot of these really upsetting. But the ones that made my list, I like Jason's want to come over for some Zimas just because I haven't thought about a Zima in like 20 years. I really enjoyed Brad's. I really like your left ear just because it was so specific and strange.
Yes.
And my number one was LaBelle's tracking chip.
Yeah.
All right, Ben.
Loved tracking chip. Loved I'm fansexual. Loved Voices Tell You to Burn Them All from Angela, and found your address on Google from Savage. But I gotta give it to Brad with. Could you make sure that closet door is closed?
Rach, what you got?
I liked They're Not Toys. I liked the delete my number. This is Stacy, and then home movie. But I'm gonna give it to the Nickelback concert, Jason.
Oh, awesome.
All right, Steve, it's up to you.
All right. Well, in second, I liked Ray's "Do You Want to Kidnap the Governor?" or as I call it, the old Michigan hello. But I'm breaking the tie and giving it to Closet Door. That was so good. So perfectly specific. Brad wins it. Claim your prize. Go to sdscshow.com. Shoot us an email.
That was a good one. I like that one.
Awesome. Did you have any, Katrina?
Oh yeah, I did have Dad. I think he's the one. Oops, wrong number. And then I have gotten a version of this, which is just a screenshot of my Instagram from like a year ago of me with a picture with a guy and just, who the fuck is this? So that's a fun one to get for first.
Adam, you got it?
Yeah, I got a couple. I got if you're not busy later, I could really use an alibi. I've got wanna quibby and chill.
Oh my God.
Wanna get hammered and go heckle Steve Hofstetter.
You don't want to date someone with a death wish.
I got two more. I've got full disclosure, I'm a cop, but it's cool. I'm a help cop.
I'm help cop.
Last but not least, I've got FYI. I know I introduced myself as Adam last night, but my friends call me Danny Alabama.
Oh my gosh. Why are y'all so good at being unsettling? Also, look out for my new pilot that I just pitched, Help Cop. It's going to be on TNT. I'm really excited about it.
Definitely not starring Mel Gibson.
Not at all.
You know what kind of cop he is.
No, it's a spin-off.
He never gets too old for this shit.
It's a Brooklyn Nine-Nine spinoff, and it's just him by himself being Help Cop.
But he is opening a bakery called Sugar Tits, just so you know.
All right, Rach, you got any?
No, I don't.
Steve, Ben, you got
Rachel's
any?
done.
I just got
I'm
one.
done.
I got one. How many you got, Ben?
I got a bunch.
I got one. Steve, you got one?
I just got one.
What's yours, Steve?
I really enjoyed talking to you, and I think you're great at conversation. But that said, I have some notes.
And I have one. I can still smell you.
Oh, fuck!
Powers, why'd you have to say that shit so slow?
Hey, you said it so slow.
Hey, Katrina, we need one of the medium cops. Which is the medium cop?
Cranking it up. Nope. We're up. If they had colors, we went from a yellow. We're at an auburn cop now, Bowers. I did not appreciate the cadence of that at all.
By the way, it's 4 separate texts.
Oh my God.
Would you do it all as one, but the nose emoji in between?
I can still smell you. It's
Oh, and it's just an audio file, but it's just Bowers doing a deep, slow inhale.
Would it make it worse if it were all in capital letters?
It's always in all capital letters, Steve. Come on. All right, Ben, what you got?
Also, by the way, it would have been 5 texts, so you would have just texted, I can still smell. Even weirder.
And they'll write back and be like, great, you don't have COVID, I guess.
I've got, you're what I've been waiting for. 8 for 8. I've got, where did it go? I've got, hey, it's Steve. Thanks for signing up for my text list.
I have texted a lot of people that I just met.
I've got Rachel. It's Danny. You have to stop texting me. I want you to meet my best friend one day. Not sure her last name, but her first name is Cass. I've got, don't know if you noticed my shelf, but it's always been a porg. Hey, it's Bill. Sorry to text so much, but my mic doesn't work. 500 is a fine price for a night with you, but I just gotta say I won by a lot. It was a stolen election. I figured since you didn't hear that, I would text you, Carmel.
How many more you got?
4. I've got, I know that, maybe two more? I've got, I know that didn't go as well as maybe you hoped, but you should have seen me in my 20s and 30s. And finally, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain, but I could have sworn my tracking chip entry was going to win this game. Want to cuddle while we were covered by a light breeze?
Your status fan has Bluetooth. I like it that she can get text. All right, it's time to sing the song. Here we go, Ben.
It's Lady Doodle time. It's Lady Doodle time. It's time for doodles drawn by Lady Corbin. That's the time it is. Yay!
Yay! I know we only met 20 minutes ago, but I've got several doodles of you. Here we go. Starting with just a screenshot. I can still smell you.
The person laughs back.
All right.
Also,
and
that
then-
emoji had no nose, by the way.
I don't think they ever do.
Can't smell without a nose.
Oh, I see. Okay. And then I have happy Carmela's out of the house day. Then I have I can attract pussy. Oh yay! Oh yay! Is he so happy, Katrina? Yes, because he looks so happy. Oh yay! He can attract pussy.
That was the Ben or the cat, Katrina? Which one do you think's super happy?
Well, he was Ben because Ben was crying. I'm too emotionally attached to illustrations. Look.
Okay. Then I have the mama walk.
Mama walk.
Na, 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 na. Next, I have Bowers' equation.
unless you kidded her. Then
Oh, sorry, that's meant to say killed, but you know what I meant. Next, I have you shook my hand. That's Adam and the dentist. That's all that is. And then next, I've got she's so obsessed. I'm kind of thirsty, I guess. That's. Then next, I have baby swap.
They're adorable.
They're adorable. One of them's got a gun. So cute.
I'm gonna murder you.
And then last but
Who's
not
got
least,
his hands
I have,
up? Yes, I do. Yes, I've got my hands up.
Last but not least, I have Lucille Musk.
Oh my god.
Oh, that is so
More disturbing
Stare
than
at
the
the
Bowers entry.
That
Got some explaining to do.
Yes, there are far too many chocolates. Far too many chocolates here on this conveyor belt. I don't want to do chocolates.
And that is it for me.
Ad art for my heroes and Lady Corbin. Everybody.
Nice. All right, Katrina, where do we find you out in the world? How do we follow you
Oh
around?
my gosh, that was the best ever. You can find me at Katrina Savad. It's SIVAD. It's just Davis backwards. And yeah, it's like the same thing everywhere you need to find people. Bye.
See ya. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time. Adam, how do we find you, buddy? Other than the real Danny Alabama, which is a
Yeah,
source.
please follow Ben Glebe at the real Danny Alabama.
9 followers, baby. 39.
I am at Adam Mamawala on Twitter and Instagram, and if you wanna listen to that cursed album from 4 years ago, I have since changed the album cover so it doesn't follow me around, but you can still find it if you look me up on Spotify or wherever you buy albums. So you'll figure it out.
Nice. Very cool. Awesome. You can find me at Bowers Comedy as always. And tonight on Origin Stories, or Orange Stories as we call it, is Adam Mamawala, Danny, Alabama.
Oh,
so
joy.
I don't know if Rachel's going to be there or not, but I will be there. And we're going to interview Adam. So check that out at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. And what you got coming up?
I just want to recap. People can join your Patreon and watch a private, not broadcast show tonight of Rachel and Danny together. Just wanted to make that clear.
It's on the internet only.
This Saturday, we got Gleam Off the Top, Crowdwork, and Improvised Madness at Nowhere Comedy Club. Promo code SDSC for a discount. And Tuesday, I'm headlining my first show in 14 months at Helium Comedy Club in Indianapolis, Indiana. Please get a ticket. Link on my website, benglebe.com. Thank you so much. Good day, November.
Cool. Steve, what you got?
Just officially announced today, and tickets will go on sale on Friday. I am playing, I think it's 2 shows in Sacramento and 4 shows in San Francisco last week of June. So check those out. Those will go up for sale on Friday.
Very cool. Rach, anything to catch up on before we get the audience out of here?
We do. Shaquille Syed said, Rachel and Bowers, I miss you both. I like that. Oh, Steve and Ben, right? Am I right? Then Jennifer Story said, thank you all for how seriously fucked up you are. And then Shaquille said, oh, I didn't mean to leave you out, Leedy. I miss you too. Yes, that's it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, audience. We'll see you Friday for Fucking Fan Friday.
Oh, Night King game.
Oh, yeah, Night King game. What's that? What we decide?
Night King game is going to be the worst excuses for calling out of work.
Yes.
Yes.
So, so if you want to tip those in with a Venmo, PayPal, or Super Chat for $5, we will read those and decide a Night King winner on Friday.
Yes,
very cool. Well, thank you so much, audience, for being here. We appreciate it. We'll see you guys on Friday. Rach, anything you want to say before you get out of here?
Fuck you all? Whatever? No?
Especially Adam.
Hold on.
Oh,
wait.
no.
Wait. Before we go, hold on. You got to indulge me.
I will
Hold
not.
on. It's gonna be worth it. She's gonna
Okay.
get mad
I'll
at me because
say.
she's watching this. But hold on. I just want to share a quick text exchange between me and my girlfriend. I felt I had to share it.
I think that sounds like the initial steps of a foursome, if you ask me.
I gotta see if Danny's busy, but I'll check.
Very cool.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Oh man, and yes, I did just figure out the Tuesday stuff. I'll announce that, but we're gonna do a fun music thing. It's gonna be awesome. I'll announce it all, but we got that finalized for Tuesday in Indy. We're gonna have a great time. We'll see you guys. They're coming there, and everybody else will see you Friday if we don't see it or just.
Just 3 shows before our first ever live in-person SDSC show, which is very exciting. And just a little bit of life advice. Always remember, save the drama for Yo Mamawala.
What a fun show. And I just wanted to make very clear, I'm not busy. Let's do this. 4 of us. We're going down. Also 41 followers. Good night, everybody. Pew, 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 pew.
It's a Mamawala's girlfriend.